I was playing on my realm and I realized I needed a super smelter. And I like to make things myself, so I went ahead and I made my own super smelter. Can't really make super smelters too different from each other. At least these silent ones, most of them, even the minecart ones, it's hard to make different ones. But trailing off a little bit, I made a railless super smelter. I don't think I've seen any designs like this, so I just wanted to show it off. It is 4 blocks wide by 5 blocks tall. I also have a design that is 4 blocks tall and that uses some more hoppers. And it is 27 blocks long, 25 of those blocks being filled with furnaces. Got 25 furnaces and it's timed perfectly so it keeps up with the hopper speed and it doesn't go too fast for hoppers. I want to do a little demonstration. So in each of these furnaces I have 1 piece of coal. You can take my word for it. It goes all the way down. Just open some random ones. Coal. Alright. And since there's 25 furnaces, I will be putting 25 coal into the coal chest. And if I fly over here, the coal will just flow along into these hoppers, reach this comparator, and it'll all drop down. And if I look, 2 coal, just choose some random ones. So I'm not cheating. Boom, 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 boom. 2 coal. All right, perfect. I wanted to find a way to show that this is the perfect amount of furnaces to have for a furnace array, because if you have it any longer, it won't be able to refuel the items fast enough and you'll be wasting some fuel. So with these 2 pieces of coal, I will throw in 200 items. 1 piece of coal can smelt 8 items and there's 25 furnaces, so 8 times 25 is 200. I have 200 cobblestone in my inventory and I will throw it into the furnace array. And so that means if all goes well, each of these furnaces will still have 1 piece of coal left and it'll finish smelting as soon as we get the last cobblestone. Then the furnace will turn off. Yeah. So throw these cobblestone in here and it'll travel all the way down to this comparator, the first batch. Yep, all the furnaces light up, even the ones behind these blocks. And I'll let these smelt. I think we're getting down there. This might be the last piece of cobblestone. And as soon as it finishes, boom, furnace turns off. The second piece of coal is still in there. And so once all the items are done flowing in through these hoppers down here, it looks like they are, we should end up with 3 stacks and 8 stone. Boom, perfect. And it takes, I think, let's see. I think it'll take 80 seconds to smelt this. It takes 10 seconds for an item, so 10 times 8, 80 seconds. So a little over a minute for 3 stacks and 8. It's pretty good. I did a little bit of math, and this furnace array with 25 furnaces can smelt 9,000 items per hour. And that is equivalent to 140 stacks, or about 2.5 double chests of items, which is pretty good. I'd say if you wanted, you could also double this up. You would just have to have 2 of these modules side by side with a double chest on 2 hoppers splitting the items. But I'll show you guys how to build this quick. Here are the items you will need. Got some hoppers, some furnaces, redstone repeaters, redstone comparators, torches, some building blocks, whatever, some chests. You might need a few more hoppers depending on where you want your chests. These are just the bare minimum. These are a set amount of these items right here. Building blocks, you can have extra if you want, but this is just the minimum. And 3 chests for the 2 inputs and an output chest. You could obviously have more if you wanted for more space. Let's build it. Alright, first thing we'll be putting down is our output chest. This is where all of the items that are cooked will funnel into. Next, you're going to want to put 25 hoppers in a line like so. Alright, I'm going to try and build this in survival mode just so I can keep a good pace. Alright, first you're going to want to put down your output chest. This is where all the items are going to funnel into. Next, you're going to want to put down 25 hoppers. Putting it down on this first chest is a little hard because of the height difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Next, your furnaces. Put them right on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Next, you're going to want to put hoppers facing into from the back and the top. So that's going to be 50 hoppers in total. Ding, 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 ding. Whoopsie. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Now you take some building blocks. You want to put one here, here. Oh man, this is gonna be a little tough without a pickaxe. Sheesh. You're gonna have to put 2 comparators like this, and then take your hoppers and shift right click on the comparator, the bottom of the hitbox right here, and it'll make the hopper face into the comparator. Do that for this one too, and bring this hopper line all the way back. Fuck. Okay, got myself a diamond pickaxe. Douche. Give me that. Give me it back. Think. Think. Keep going with the hoppers. Like so. Almost there. After this, you don't need to place any more hoppers. Now, it is smooth sailing. What you're going to want to do, you're going to want to place a block on the side of this comparator. This one as well. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at that placement. Gonna want to put redstone torches on the sides of those blocks. Alright, and then you're gonna want to start putting blocks down on the side of the hoppers. One here, then you could put one there on the furnace. So it'll just be like a wavy V shape all the way down. I feel like I'm gonna fall. Oh god. Alright. Once you got your little V shape, you're gonna want to put redstone dust in these little crevices. All the way down should be 12 redstone dust that you just used. Alright. You don't want to do it at the same level on this side. You want to go one down. Oh man, that'll be a little hard when I'm floating over the void. Alright, so you're probably going to be building this on flat ground, so I will just go into creative to place these blocks, but you're going to, here, let me redo that. You're going to want to place the blocks one block underneath this top one, or 2 blocks I guess, one right there. So it'll just look like a bunch of X's going all the way down. You don't need to place one on the last one. Actually, you don't need this block either. But you're going to want to place, that's just a placeholder block, place a block here, and another block under this redstone torch. 2 blocks, I guess. Place a redstone dust right here, then a repeater facing into this block. So this redstone dust should turn on. This one won't yet until you add this repeater. Then this repeater, this repeater, this repeater. Make sure not to right click on the repeaters at all. So you're just leaving these default on their default setting, which is 1 tick, I guess. Alright. And so we're going to do the same thing on this side, but just 1 block down. So it's kind of hard to do it over the void, but just make this V shape. Alright, now you got that X or V shape. Crisscross applesauce. Hands in your lap. Alright. You're going to want to go ahead and put a redstone dust down here like you do on this side, just one block down. Repeater. Put the redstone dust into here. Done with those. Put the repeaters into here. Default setting. And there. Perfect. Done with these. And where did my chests go? There are my chests. And then put the chests. You could put them here and here. These work. I personally wouldn't put them here because kind of inconvenient to get to them. But if you want to, you can do that. That's up to you. Alright. That's it. That's the whole thing. It's pretty easy to build. It should only take 10 minutes to build. The resource gathering might take a little bit longer considering you need 2 stacks of hoppers. So have fun with that. But I'll show you how it works. Alright, so to use it, like I showed before, this chest is for your fuel. You could use coal. You could use wood, charcoal, lava. You can't use things that don't smelt a full block like bamboo or sticks because it won't distribute the items fast enough to keep the items smelting. But as you can see, there's coal getting into every furnace. And this chest is for putting in things like cobblestone, sand, anything you want smelted. And it'll all just come down here. This one will smelt. We can see this one once all the items distribute. And there'll be, at all times, there's going to be one item in these rows of hoppers and these rows of hoppers. So don't worry about it. That's just how it's built. But got all the items smelting away. Start trickling in. And that's everything. Before I end, I'm just going to show off this furnace array, which is 1 block smaller on the bottom. So you can see this is the other one and has this block down here. But this one, it doesn't. But you have to sacrifice 25 extra hoppers. So what you're going to want to do, I'm not going to build this one because it's basically the same, is instead of having this row of hoppers face into a comparator, you're going to want to move the comparator up a block. So as you can see, the comparators are side by side. You raise this one up, you don't lower this one. So you raise this one up to be even with it. You point the hoppers that were facing into the comparator down into these hoppers. So there's 3 rows of hoppers in total. 1 row is facing into the furnaces. 1 row is facing into the hoppers below it. The other row is facing into the comparator. So it'll be 2 rows of hoppers even like this. And then you just want to make this redstone move up 1 block. So it's basically mirrored. The redstone will be mirrored in this thing. I'll just fly around it so you can see it. Maybe I didn't explain everything too well. Try and show you guys how it looks, just in case you're curious. And that should do it. This thing right here, I was just trying to experiment to see if I can make it smaller without using an extra row of hoppers, but I could not do it without powering this row of hoppers. So if you have any ideas, I don't know, tell me. That'd be cool. But yeah, that should do it for this little furnace tutorial thingy mabobber. Yeah, adios, bye bye, ka-chow. Fuck, that doesn't mean bye. Ka-chow.